Palestinians have the right to fight. International law is crystal clear. It protects the ones who suffer here. Get your facts straight, don't be a fool. Don't let the liars make you their tool. So vote not for the liar. Vote for unquenchable fire. Vote for the man who stood when they fell. Vote Galloway, breaking their spell. Vote. He'll name the game, call the shots. Vote. Cut the strings on all their plots. Don't just moan, don't just joke. Put your ex-go now and vote. Politicians and their puppet masters, judges, cops heading us to disasters. Friends of Israel, a traitor's sign. Selling out their country, it's a crime. Crushing taxes, digital IDs, endless wars polluting our seas, provoking enemies we don't need, while the rich just watch us all bleed. Glyphosate, mercury, fish, and forced jabs, we don't need all their poisonous traps. So vote not for the liar. Vote for unquenchable fire. Vote for the man who stood when they fell. Vote Galloway, breaking their spell. Vote. He'll name the game, call the shots. Vote. Cut the strings on all their plots. Don't just moan, don't just choke. Put your ex-go now and vote. Mainstream media, they hate his name, cause he won't play their rotten game. He'll cut the war fund, silence the guns, and NATO's terror everyone. No more bombing streets for oil and profits. No more babies bleeding for elites' pockets. If all the injustice makes you rage, then vote him in and make real change.
Politicians, reporters, presenters, how'd you sleep? Aren't your families ashamed? Don't they weep? Judges jail our heroes who fight genocide while protecting corporations that terrorize.
Boycott, sanction, and divest Israel. Bring an end to children's hell. Hate it cause he tells the truth and can't be bought. Exposes the liars till they're dead or caught. So don't just curse the dark in vain. Vote to break the bloody chain. So vote not for the liar. Vote for unquenchable fire. Vote for the man who stood when they fell. Vote Galloway, breaking their spell. He'll name the game, call the shots. Vote. Cut the strings on all their plots. Don't just moan, don't just choke. Put your ex-go now and vote.
Anti-Semitism has lost all its meaning, weaponized, abused, and demeaning.
Palestinians are real Semitic stock. Harming them is the anti-Semitic shock. So here's the truth they'll never say: Israel's the most anti-Semitic today. They burn churches, shoot Christians and priests, and Kristen Goyim applaud the killing feast. They're not our ally, they make us cry. They're a parasite that bleeds us dry. They buy our press, they bend our laws, while politicians cheer their illegal cause. No more, no more, the veil falls away. Vote out their traitors on election day.
Stop immigration, not with hate and fear, but end the wars that force them to come here. If you destroy their homes, they've got to flee. Then you wonder why they're coming to our country.
We yearn for justice, Banksy sprayed on the wall. Per virtuous judges, their injustice has to fall. But murals fade and words are not enough. Bullets are the strongest stuff.
When I was young, water was free.
A doctor would come to visit me.
Higher education was also free.
One man could support his whole family. Now it's corporations, forced vaccines, pills, and debt. We blindly fell into capitalism's cunning net. Rich keep pulling, poor keep falling, while the system keeps on rolling and rolling. No, not this time, not today.